What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box. This is iRacing Sprint Cars from Lanier. Yes, Sprint Cars are back. Hallelujah! Because in the most recent update to iRacing, the main build that came out for this season,
going green.
well, they turned the Sprint car from the stock car that it became once they put the new tire model on it into a car that's kind of closer to where it used to be when it was on the old tire model. Still not as good as it was on the old tire model, but well, last season I didn't run the car once. That guy just totally just chopped down on me.
Still there.
I don't know if he knew I was there or was paying attention.
Keep low.
I don't know.
Clear.
Hey, Sunoco guy. I remember I passed him and then the yellow came out and made me give up the position.
Keep low. Clear.
Ah yes, the sprint car. So glad to be back in this little terror. This little beast. Got a spinner. Is that the racing surface? No, gonna bring out the yellow.
Pit road is closed.
This car starts out really difficult to drive. Almost as difficult as the car in general was on the old tire model, which is where you saw the videos on this channel previously. That was on the old tire model. It is really difficult to drive, and then once you get the tire up to temperature, up to pressure here in this version of the car, it actually has some grip, and it doesn't feel like you're gonna die every single time you start to turn the wheel and put the power down. It's still an absolute beast of a car, but it is definitely much more manageable than the old tire model version was, which honestly makes it less fun as far as I'm concerned, but I do feel like this is probably a more realistic version in some regards. As in, we don't need to run maximum stagger to go fast, which is how it used to be on the old tire model. You're basically sliding through the corners, and I do not miss the constant tire squeal, tire scrub every single time you go through the corners that you used to have on the old tire model. Don't miss that one bit. So, yeah, the sprint car with the updated tire model, the new tire model, as of this build going forward, hopefully, much better. It's much easier to drive. Honestly, if you wanted to race this car previously, but you were put off by the difficulty or the fact that it drove like a stock car in the last build, it was bad. Give this car a go because honestly, it is a blast. The races are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern United States time. Those races always go official, and yeah. You get a race with the same guys, which means that you get to build up some reputation with one another, and you get to learn who races like what, and all sorts of things like that. So,
the pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Plus they race short tracks, which means short cautions. So back to green flag racing. Look in the right-hand corner of the screen, above where it says relative. You'll see a couple of bars. The green bar is the throttle, as you can see. Not even giving full throttle. Maybe easier to drive, but it is still far from easy. Man, oh man, is it so good to be back.
Car outside.
In this car.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
Is a sprint car, is a beast. It is awesome. Races are short, fast, frantic, difficult to drive. It's just fun.
Outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
Go. Let's see if we can pull away, maybe catch the guy in front. Like, really, the only thing that I can think of that compares, maybe it's because I've been playing a lot of it recently, Richard Burton's Rally. You know, that's the only other thing that I can think of that, you know, really makes you concentrate as much to drive this car and pay attention and really buckle down and focus. Only there you have to deal with pace notes and everything like that. Car's really easy to drive. Here, the challenge is the car. I think we're catching them. Can't tell. May have a time display, but I ain't even close to looking at it.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
I don't even think I've hit full throttle yet this race. Oh boy. Love it, love it, love it. I need to focus. Any of you guys who think oval racing is just simple left-hand turns, try this car out. Prepare to cry. Could not be more mistaken.
Go high. The yellow flag is out. Line up.
Stopping on the racing surface. That brings out the yellow. It's a good thing. We were catching the 4, and he did seem to kind of be losing a little bit of control, having some issues putting the power down. And oh boy, does my arm burn! That is the one thing that absolutely sucks about short track racing.
Is now open.
I don't know if it's my driving position or what. Of course, if this was actually a sprint car, I'd be driving like I'm a bus driver, more or less. But fortunately, I don't have that issue. But man, if anybody's got any suggestions as to preventing arm burnage, shoulder burnage in these constant left-hand turns that just come up to you really quickly because this car's got 800 horsepower, weighs like 1,300 pounds. Yeah. If anybody's got any tips for that, I'd be glad to hear them because, oh my goodness, is it annoying. But I'll go ahead and, well, you know what? Short little yellow flags. Yeah. So, a little status update. A couple people have noticed that there's been a lack of videos relative recently, and it just kind of comes down to just kind of taking a break. Yeah, just taking a break. That's all I needed to do. You know, just felt like it. There's nothing that really excited me, nothing that really interested me. I tried to do a couple of races a couple of weeks ago in the IndyCar at Gateway, and then MX5s at Charlotte, and I just couldn't get into it. The IndyCar race at Gateway was just incredibly boring. Nothing happened, and it's not a difficult car to drive, unlike this, where even if you're running by yourself, you're just constantly on edge of just like death happening. Whereas with the IndyCar, it's, you know, pretty simple, pretty basic driving experience. which isn't necessarily that exciting to watch. So
1 lap to green.
just kind of just been a little bit down in the dumps, you know, and just in general, and yeah, but we got sprint cars back, and I'm always game for some sprint cars because you know what, sprint cars are
Get
just
ready,
awesome.
going green.
Just awesome. I mean, come on, nothing makes sense about it.
The pace car
So,
is
let's see if we
in.
can-
Green flag, green flag.
Let's see if we can get a few on the restart.
Outside.
No, sorry.
Still there. Clear. Inside.
I don't think he's happy.
Clear. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside. Car outside. You've got 10 laps to go. Clear outside. Clear outside.
I don't think he's happy. I have a feeling he will use his bumper bar if need be. Oh man, am I happy to be back racing this thing.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Okay, we got space. Just need to not screw up.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Get by the 14 car here.
White flag. 1 more lap to go. Car outside. Clear.
Hey.
Good one, PJ.
Ooh, hit full throttle.
Good battle up there.
Alright, there's the checkered
Wow.
flag.
What a race, guys.
Oh boy,
Great
so
job. You did really
so
well.
Nice
good.
win.
So good.
A great win there, PJ. Good race, everybody. That was
So
fun.
good to be back in this car. So good.
Good win, PJ.
Okay, the race is over. Bring
So
it on
good.
in.
So good to be back in this car. I tell you what. Man, so glad to have sprint car racing back
Good
in
run, Benny.
iRacing.
Good
And
run.
back
You
being
did.
something that I can actually enjoy because it's so much fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Over and done in 15 minutes or less. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.